restaurant and bar on Esplanade that's been serving late-night bites and beers for 84 years is fighting to stay open. The owners of Buffa's Bar and Restaurant told us Saturday may be their last day. Erica Ferrando spoke with one of the owners who said they are struggling, but Erica's still trying to find ways to stay open, right?
That's right, Sharice. Well, the owners of Buffa's say ever since the pandemic, business has been slower, especially in this summer heat. They say they're just not getting as many people in. They tell me a decline in tourism and increasing rent is now making it nearly impossible to keep their doors open.
Every seat at the bar inside Buffa's on Esplanade was full Monday afternoon as customers hope their support will keep the business alive.
It's a friendly kind of place and got great food and funky bar atmosphere.
I've been a bartender here since Katrina, so it's 18 years.
It's more than a workplace for Holly Jacker.
You know, besides burgers and red beans, the best. You know, like people I've met, they have met here and gotten married or had their very first date here. People on some of the walls, they're like from the 30s, they come in on their 50th anniversary. You know, it's a magical place.
The business opened in 1939 and has had several owners since, all who kept the Buffa's name. Kerry Rogers and his family bought the business in 2010.
It was my father's dream to own his own restaurant.
The bar hosts live music, serves late-night bites and beers, and because it runs off both the Marigny and French Quarter grid, has kept power and remained open through hurricanes.
It was the only place that was 24 hours through all the storms.
With power and food and Wi-Fi.
They survived shutdowns during the pandemic, but say they have not been able to recover from high, increasing rent and decreasing business.
This summer, just after Jazz Fest, it just dropped off a cliff. And this summer's been atrociously hot, and there's been no business. No one's coming in, which left us to choose, do we pay the staff, do we buy product, or do we pay rent? We can't do all three with the sales that are coming in. And we can't do business without having all three.
The Rogers let their 25 staff members know this weekend they will likely shut down.
We're going to have a few bartenders who are going to work for tips only to help us sell off what we have product-wise. And then Saturday, probably more than likely, will be our last day open.
It's hard.
Buffa's owners are calling it a dire but fluid situation, saying they're not dead yet.
I've been telling everybody the way you want to help Buffa's is send everybody you know here. Patronize us. We're part of the community. We're here. We want to stay here.
The Doyle Cooper Trio is performing at Buffa's tonight. The owners thought it would be their last show, but since the announcement of the bar's possible closure and seeing the community's response, they have decided to keep all of this week's scheduled shows. And instead of cutting their hours like they planned, Buffa's will be open from 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. through at least Saturday. And of course, they are hoping longer.